Hi everyone, Big Book Breakdown, forward to the first edition. Okay, so if you saw the preface last time, then you know that we're moving on to the forward to the first edition, which is found on page Roman numeral 8 to 9, which is XII to xiv. We're going to see how long I can continue this Roman numeral thing. Forward to the first edition. Now remember, this is the first book they wrote. So this is going to explain what's going on and the temperature of the world at that time. Okay? Forward to the first edition. This is the forward as it appeared in the first printing of the first edition in 1939. We of Alcoholics Anonymous, just had lunch. We of Alcoholics Anonymous are more than 100 men and women who have recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body. To show other alcoholics precisely how we have recovered is the main purpose of this book. So anytime you read the big book and the words are italicized, it means pay special attention to this. And in this particular reading, the words precisely how we recovered are italicized. Okay, so that's to tell you, to show other alcoholics precisely how we have recovered is the main purpose of this book. For them, we hope these pages will prove so convincing that no further authentication will be necessary. We think this account of our experience will help everyone to better understand the alcoholic. Many do not comprehend that the alcoholic is a very sick person, and besides, we are sure that our way of living has its advantages for all. That means everyone could benefit from these steps, not just the alcoholic. It is important that we remain anonymous because we are too few at present to handle the overwhelming number of personal appeals which may result from this publication. Remember what I told you when they wrote the book? They had just discovered a way to stay sober, and people heard about it all over the country and were like, oh my God, someone can help my brother, my mother, my sister, my aunt, my cousin, my grandpa. Hurry, write them and find out, how do we do this? What do we do? Hurry, find if they sell a book, get the book, right? So that's what they're talking about here. So they're talking about, it is important that we remain anonymous because we are too few at present to handle the overwhelming number of personal appeals which may result from this publication. So they were worried that as soon as they wrote the book, they were going to be inundated. People were going to bother them at work, at home, at church, everywhere. They were worried about that. Being mostly business or professional folk, we could not well carry on our occupation in such an event. We would like it understood that our alcoholic work is an avocation. It's not their job. It's something they do on the side, okay? When writing, this is in 1939, now that's changed a lot. When writing or speaking publicly about alcoholism, we urge each of our fellowship to omit his personal name, designating himself instead as a member of Alcoholics Anonymous. We very earnestly, we ask the press also to observe this request, for otherwise we shall be greatly handicapped. We are not an organization in the conventional sense of the word. There are no fees or dues whatsoever. The only requirement for membership is an honest desire to stop drinking. We are not allied with any particular faith, sect, or denomination, nor we do oppose anyone. We simply wish to be helpful to those who are afflicted. We shall be interested to hear from those who are getting results from this book, particularly from those who have commenced work with other alcoholics. We should like to be helpful to such cases. Inquiry by scientific, medical, or religious societies will be welcomed. Alcoholics Anonymous. So basically they're saying, okay, we're gonna try to get to all of you, but hold on. And we're going to stay anonymous because we have to stay sober and we have to we have to feed our families and get back on our feet here. We know you want help, so bear with us, right? And they're asking the press also, please take this easy. They knew what they had. They knew they had a solid answer to the problem of alcoholism. And they just want to make sure that they got it out. Now, there's much more of us to help than there were before. So, and a lot of us are recovering out loud. But this is what was happening in 1939. And it's really important that you understand that so you understand the rest of the book. I love you all.